Hey guys, this is Canfree15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Land of Leadale episode review for you guys. And we are here with episode 3, and the end of this episode was very funny, hilarious, and then at the end you kind of do get a little bit of a heart, breaking slash emotional, pretty dark moment in this episode. And pertaining to like essentially Canya and where she stands within Leadale and everything. But we get further introduced to more of the children, or we see her daughter again and stuff like that. So yeah, but anyways, what happens is the episode starts off so hilarious because the episode essentially starts off with Canya obviously getting drunk again, and she had her hangover, and it was hilarious because she's like, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna drink again. Why did I freaking drink again? Because I have another hangover. But obviously we know, yeah, that's what a lot of people keep saying, and they have a hangover, but they go back to drinking again and stuff like that because they like the taste and everything. So yeah, she ends up seeing her daughter Mai-Mai, that's her name, Mai-Mai, which is pretty adorable name. And it's funny because the one girl, Lanti, I believe, that was in the last week's episode, she's taken her to obviously meet her daughter. Now Lanti doesn't know that's her daughter, but the funny thing is Mai-Mai sees Canya, and she literally changes her entire personality. Like we saw last week, at the end of last week, like, okay, she might be like the serious sibling out of all of them, the one that's kind of stoic and everything, and is just willing to tell the brothers, listen, get your act together and stop messing around. But she's her daughter Mai-Mai has the same, almost to goodness, quirky nature, not as much as Scargo does. But essentially she is the type of daughter that wants the attention from the parent and everything. And it was so funny because she started hugging all over Canya and everything, and she wanted like attention and everything. It was funny. And the fact that Kanya's like, okay, you need to act a little bit more professionally up in here. You're the headmaster of this school. Please act professionally here. But obviously Mai-Mai wanted like attention and shown her way, and it was very funny just to see that quirky behavior, because it's like, well, this show again surprised me. Canya actually meets Mai-Mai's husband, Lopez, and that whole scene was hilariously funny because he called her Little Missy, but then he found out that's essentially his mother-in-law, and he's like, oh, my bad, and everything. And stuff like that. And we get a little tidbit of information about the Phil fact, like, oh yeah, this high potion, yeah, one of my students brought it in as an assignment and everything, which was actually a tie-in to one of the quests Canya did when she first awoke again in Leadale. I loved it how he made her essentially teach the class how to make a high potion, but the class didn't know how Canya really did that and stuff like that. And I also found it funny as like Kanya's like, I thought you told me not to do this, but obviously Lopez is like, well, this is a different situation, so make the damn potion. And that made me freaking cry of laughter because of that whole stuff going on there and everything. So that was funny. And then, the next half of the episode contains the fact that it looks like she's going to this Coliseum to take out this ghost that's there. We do see Primo again, which he's a funny character and everything. We also see that Kanya's got a Cerebrus, and the Cerebrus has like different personalities. Like one's kind of like sleeping, one's kind of mature, and then another one's kind of like a seemingly enough like a cute idiot type of one that slobbered all over Primo the entire freaking time. Like literally there was one scene where he's literally sleeping in the dog's own slobber, and I'm like, that's disgusting. That's just disgusting. But that was funny. That's cool. And you can kind of get the revelation of the fact that when the ghost appears itself, Canya goes into the transfers itself into the world. We find out that this ghost is actually the shape of some of, like those isekai gods. The one, if you watch Muko Tenshin, looks like that type of guy, the man god dude, where it's just a complete white body, CGI'd body and stuff like that. And this person goes on to explain, like, yeah, I've kind of been dormant because I had no magic power, and you bringing this magic power kind of, helped me get back into everything. You kind of find out, well, guess what? There was like 13 guardians or something like that, 13 leaders. But because Canya then obviously went in her real life to the hospital and everything, there was only 12, and she never logged back into Leadale. So because of it, essentially, after some time, people logged out of the game, and then obviously, since there was nobody truly playing the game anymore, like any other game or old game that happens, well, servers go down. And because, well, either the game's not getting enough support or not a lot of people are playing, and people just like, just shut down the servers and it's over. And we already know our girl's stuck in Leadale, and this is like her second life. And just to hear like people, because we knew that she thought she'd see people she would interact with in the game and get that chance to do that and stuff like that. But no, essentially the game aged like 200 years to where she's stuck into it, and all she really has is just talking to really truly NPCs, and there's nobody she had connections with, from the real world that, well, she's gonna talk to ever again. And it's kind of a freaking harsh reality for Canya, is the fact that I got my second chance at life in a way, but at the same time there was a cost to it. The fact that I won't be able to interact with, say, maybe a friend I had online and stuff like that, which kind of really does suck in an all grand scheme. And we kind of see her in the tail end of the episode, at the end of the episode, essentially be kind of depressed. And then you have obviously Scar go crashing in saying, "Mother dearest, mother dearest, mother dearest," and only to get freaking clunked and knocked out, and you get literally taken out through a coffin. Now, I heard a lot of people laughed at that. I didn't laugh much at that. I was just like, what the fudge am I watching? Literally freaking taken out on a coffin like it's Dracula himself. Hilarious. That was hilarious. I guarantee if I watched it again, and I think Land of Leadale is getting a dub, which I'll probably laugh out loud when I see the dub of that scene. Hilarious. I enjoyed this episode a lot. You got a nice, lovely funniness / lightheartedness, but at the same time, you do get that dark element that, in all honesty, I kind of looked for, but like, I want to see a little bit of darkness in it, but still have that carefree go attitude in it. And kind of just crazy reality, to be honest. When the power went off, she was kind of stuck in the game, and that's it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this Land of Leadale episode. Was to find out that she also has a new guardian to look after because she unlocked this tower, and that used to be, I guess, her friend's tower and stuff like that. But yeah. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Land in Leadale, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Winter Anime 2022 content, as well as any other anime content I upload to the channel. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night when you're checking this video. Until then, guys, catch you guys later. Peace.